Hey everyone, it's Austin. Today we'll be going over how to calculate opportunity cost and comparative advantage between two countries. The first thing we do is have a graph here showing which country is producing what at what output. So we see we have a country A represented by this line, a country B represented by this line. So the first thing we need to do after that is input the outputs within each country for each item. We have cars and shoes are the two items that each country are producing. So first we'll go to here. Looks like country B is producing 200 shoes. So we'll put in 200. And they're also producing 50 cars. Country A is producing 100 cars and as well as 100 shoes. Alright, once we calculate that, we need to see the per unit opportunity cost for each item, in this case cars and shoes, for country A and country B. So the easiest way to do that is always over under for each of these categories. So in this case, one car equals, and it's always over under, so 100 divided by 100 is one shoe. And this will be easy for this one as well. One shoe is equal to one car. Now it does differ in this one. So we have for each car they produce, so one car equals, and it's always over under, so it'd be 4 shoes. In this case, one shoe equals, we got over over under, so 1/4. And once we have the per unit opportunity cost, we're looking up which country gives up less to produce the other good. So in this case, country B is giving up, for each car they're giving up making 4 shoes. And for each shoe they're only giving up 1/4 of a car. So you always pick out the lowest opportunity cost. So in this case, as we can see, 1/4 is obviously lower than 4. So country B will specialize in making shoes, while country A will specialize in making cars. Therefore, country B has a comparative advantage in making shoes, and they should specialize in making shoes, and country A has a comparative advantage in making cars, which they should specialize in making cars, because they have a lower opportunity cost in each field, 1 and 1/4. So after that, they will trade for the other good, and we can show this on this graph by graphing it such. So it'll expand the line outwards. So country A, as represented by this line here, is producing and specializing in cars. So it will not completely shift the line because they're still going to produce 100 cars. What it will do is shift the line a little bit out. So they're still producing 100 cars, but they're trading for more shoes. Now country B is specializing in shoes, so 1/4, so they will obviously stay at this input of 200 shoes, and it will shift their line out as well. Now I won't continue that just for clarity's sake. So to calculate the per unit opportunity cost, you always go over under for each field, and once you find that, you can find out what the comparative advantage is and which country should specialize in what good. and represent it on a graph accordingly. And just as a quick review, what we're comparing the opportunity cost is between the two countries for the one good. So we're looking in this column, in this column. This column for cars, this column for shoes. The opportunity cost was only one shoe compared to 4 shoes giving up. And in this column, it was only one car compared to 1/4 car. So that's why there's a specialization in what less opportunity cost you're giving up, and therefore which comparative advantage qualifies for each output to the country.